Happy Friday. Welcome to our Facebook Live update. Hedron Melton, hello. How are you? We've still in the theme of Hispanic Heritage Month. Ella Flager, Taisha Gary, Siobhan Armstrong, Adelia McElroy, Monica Green, Tanya Bowers, Karen Davis, Ronnie Vega, Carolyn Reeves Wood, Wanda Ralph Harrison, peace and blessings, Monica. Willie Christmas Smith, what's up, brother? Carla Henry, Coretta Curtis, Tanya Hicks, Monica, Coco Chanel, Lewis, Elisa Abubakar, how are you? Sharon Brown, Diane Murray, Nadira Muhammad, Lala McLean, D. Brown, Mary Evans, Flood, and Karen Haynes, how are you? Miss Flood, Veronica Bowie, Braille, Queen B. Moore, Bertha Moore, Mo said so. It's all over now, y'all. Elizabeth Ramos. Tell me who this is. Keisha Owens, Candy Pickett, Renee Holman. Let me turn it up for you so you get an idea. Stacey Perry, Brenda Yvette Brown, Mozak Barnes, Laurie Barker, excuse me. Dawn Ashbury, how are you? Carolyn Reeves Wood, you like that, Dawn? Eunice Busby, Carol Green, Janet Williams, Lavita Johnson, Lorraine Heyman, Doris Daniels, Alnisa Baytops, Maisha Williams, how are you? Sylvia Woodson, Geraldine Davis, Mecca Alonzo, Ardelia McElroy, Mary Flanoy, good evening, great evening, Miss Flanoy, Gina Reynolds, Muhammad Samir Mustafa, God bless you, brother, Kathy Michelle, Gloria Anderson, Alice George, good afternoon, hold that line, Gwen Smith Stokes, LaShawn Thompson, Paulette Johnson, Leslie Foster, Renee Holman, Barbara Alderman, thank you, Sam Young, Shia Rogers, Cheryl Murphy Johnson, Julia Farron, Lovely Frazier, Lori Jackson Betts, Natasha Terry, nobody told me who that was, but I know. I'll give you 5 more seconds and I'm going to tell you. Geraldine Davis, Jean Durden, Whistling Lilly, Deborah Petty, Monroe Johnson, Renette Blessed Collins, Nanny Evans, Florence Swan, Cynthia Loyal, Janice Reddick, Maurice Pure Tate Davis, Woody Wood, Victorious Gary, Renee Holman, B.B. Moore. B.B. Moore came from the 70s. Yes. Nope, not Eddie Palmieri, Julia. Linda Snowden, Carol Tynes, Habib Salam. I'm gonna get some up to date. So you, Candy Sadiq Wahans, stop dating myself. That's Tito Puente. That was Tito Puente all day long. Denise Hurd, Commissioner Jonathan Gordon, how are you? Yes, great legislation. I'm gonna talk about it. Lupe Velasquez, how are you? Gwen Chandler, Shakita, delightful soul survivors. I like that. Jacqueline Walker, Ali, that guy. Peace, brother. LaShonda Cox, Rose Phoebus, May McKnight, Sal Lucci, peace. Hold the blind. All Politics are Local. I'm going to be on All Politics are Local right after this at 6 p.m. WRNU, Rutgers Newark University radio station with Ed Riley. Check that out, y'all. Elizabeth Ramos, we go hard on WRNU, too. We go hard. Ardelia McElroy, peace. Tito Puente. Now, finding your all-stars. I'm going to play a little. I got some of that. Lori Jackson, Carolyn Tynes, Stephen Emeris, Trevor Silver, Lushawn Thompson. I show my age. Hessa Reed, Cotton Neferah. Peace, brother. Monique Love, Candace John, Tommy Brooks, Merrill MC, Adrian Buller, Evelyn Davis. We all in the house today. Teresa Smith, Tahita Jabbar, Eric Pennington. That's right, you're already too late now, brother. Tito Puente, Mary Moses Hunter, Madeline Wadbe, Del Rios, Habiba Salam, Lori Baker, Alfreda Sutton. What's going on? D. Brown, Evelyn Daniels, That was. I think the title of that was Mambo. Mambo, I forgot the title. I'm gonna get the title before I get off this thing. Neferatu, Mati Ra, Margaret Welch, Lucy Small, Brian Gooseby. Let me get to the numbers. Candace John. Do want to say today Governor Murphy signed the Historic Environmental Justice Bill S-232. It will now require to evaluate the environmental and public health impacts of all the following facilities on overburdened communities when reviewing permit applications. Overburdened communities are communities like ours that have too many pollution causing sites in it, whether it be incinerators or other places of sources of air pollution, whether it be particulate matter in the air from diesel trucks, from airplanes flying over, from Superfund sites, all of those things. So the main resources recovery facilities are incinerators, sludge processing facilities, sewage treatment plants, transfer stations, solid waste facilities, recycling facilities, scrap metal facilities, landfills, and medical waste incinerators, which we have probably 6 out of those right here in the city of Newark. So great legislation signed today. Shout out to all the legislators that made that happen, and Governor Murphy for signing it today in Newark. And if you ever drive down Martin Luther King Boulevard, you see the mansion there on the corner. Martin Luther King Boulevard used to be called Millionaires Way, Millionaires Row. Many folks don't know that. That was back in the days. And there was an African-American woman who lived in one of those mansions right on the corner of Martin Luther King, across from the church there, right on the corner where Reverend Slaughter is in St. James AME. It was called the Kruger Scott Mansion. It has been abandoned most of our lives, and now most of my life. Now it is going to be developed into a maker space, and so they're going to build housing and kind of shared maker spaces there for folks. So it's for entrepreneurs who want to push their products out and live there at the same time. So it's a new model where people live on the property and use the retail space to push their products out. It's a great model right there on the corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Court Street. Big mansion there. If you get time, check out the history of the Kruger Scott Mansion, Louis Scott and the Kruger Scott Mansion, the Scott family, and look at the history of a first African-American woman millionaire in the city of Newark. Used to be there, bought that mansion in the 50s, right? Check it out. We're not doing too good, Newark, with our numbers. We have ticked up a little bit this week. We expected some of it because people are going inside, and many of us are losing our mind a little bit. We think it is over. It's not over. We're starting to go inside, and we have to be careful as we go inside. You have to be careful. You have to wear your mask. If I go inside, I'm leaving my mask on. I know it's hard to breathe. Sometimes you have to come outside, get some fresh air, go in the bathroom, get some fresh air. But you cannot take that mask off for long periods of time. Obviously, if you're eating, that's something else. But I would not be in a place eating with a crowd of people inside. I would not do that. I would still be outside. I know it's starting to get cold. Invest in heaters. Business owners, if there's crowds of people inside, even if it's 25% capacity, there's a crowd, I wouldn't go. The air conditioning pushes out, HVAC pushes out all of the particles that come out of your mouth and spread it across the restaurant, whether people talk or sneeze or talk loud or sing. When you're out, you're yelling over music, you're doing all kinds of things, and it keeps the flow in the air. If you are lined up next to an air conditioner and somebody has it, they blow it right into you, you breathe it right in. And we have to be careful. We really have to be careful when we go inside of these places. I keep telling us this. We must be careful. And a lot of people are, they think it's all over. So they just really doing what they want to do. People are asking me, we put the rims back up. We did all the other kind of things. And now people want to have outdoor events. They want to do this. They want to do that. It is not over. It is not over. And listen, when flu season shows up here, we have to be able to differentiate between the flu and coronavirus, COVID-19, I should say, because the flu is a coronavirus as well. COVID-19 and the flu that we know of, we have to distinguish between that, and it's going to worsen some people's cases. If you have the flu symptoms and you have coronavirus and you have upper respiratory issues, it may prove fatal, and we have to be careful during this season. And I know a lot of people are anxious, but we have to be careful. We must be careful. We have 26 more positive cases today than we did Wednesday, which is about an average of 13 cases a day, Wednesday to Thursday, Thursday to Friday, about 13 cases, 922 since June 30th, and we still have no new deaths. Still no new deaths since Monday. We've had no new deaths since Monday, and it's Friday. So we go all the way this weekend and come up with Monday with no new deaths. We'll go through that whole week. 7 days without a death is a great a feat. We've been doing this over and over again, so the morbidity rate is still low, even though the numbers are going up. Also, the percentage rates are going up because we're testing less. We have to test more, right? And I'm going to show you the numbers today, the percentages and the raw numbers. I'm going to give you the percentages. I'm going to give you the percentages and the raw numbers of your zip code today, so you can see what that looks like and tell you the test positivity rate for the state and what Newark obviously today. So New Jersey today has a total of 198,848 positive cases, 198,848 positive cases, right? So that is 1,056 more cases today, 1,056 more cases today than we had on Wednesday. 1,056 more cases today than we had on Wednesday, right? They have a total of 14,720 deaths, 14,720 deaths, which is 7 more than Wednesday, 7 more than Wednesday. Here we go with the zip code data. 07101 is at 13%. That is the highest we've been in one ward, one area. 07101 is at 13%. But here's why. They only tested 30 people in 07101. More people have to get tested. If you would live in 07101 zip code, you need to get people out to get tested. They tested 30 people, 26 came back negative, and 4 of those 30 were positive. So 4 out of 30 is not bad, but it's still 13%, right? It's still 13%. So we need to test more people. We need to test more people. In 07102, the number was 5%. 5% in 07102, and they tested 278 people. 278 people, and 264 of that came back negative, and 14 of those came back positive, which is 5%. 07103 was at 5%. 502 people tested in 07103. You have to get these testing numbers up, y'all. 502 people tested in 07103. 477 came back negative. 25 out of 502 came back positive, which is 5%. 07104. 537 people were tested in 07104. 496 of those came back negative. 41 positive cases out of 537, 41 positive cases, giving it a percentage rate of 7.6%. And some of these people have tested multiple times, so you be aware of that as we do our numbers. 07105, only 401 people were tested. 364 were positive, were negative, 37 were positive, that's 9.2%. 07106, 410 people were tested, 381 came back negative, 29 positive, 7%. 07107, 413 tested, 375 came back negative, 38 positive, 9.2%. 07108, 323 people came back, were tested, 296 were negative, 27 were positive, that's 8.4%. Everybody is going up, but also the testing numbers are going down here. 07112, 323 people were tested, 296 came back negative, 27 positive, 8.4%. 07114. 322 tested. 291 came back negative, 31 positive, 9.6%. So the two zip codes that had the highest percentages based on the numbers of people that was tested are 07114 and 07101. 07114 and 07101. Citywide, we bumped all the way up, y'all. Last time we checked, we were at 5.8%. 5.8% is where we are. Today, we're at 7.8%. We tested 3,816 people that week. 3,816 people. 3,517 people came back negative. 299 came back positive. That's 7.8%. We folks have to test more people and follow the guidelines, wear our masks, do what's necessary, right? We want to get that number to at least 5,000 people that we're testing. But we also want to keep the numbers low. Here's the news that's not so good. We've been leading the state based on their numbers. We've been leading the state today. The week of September the 7th, we weren't leading the state anymore. The state now is at 1.52% of test positivity rate. The state is at 1.52%. Newark is at 2.19%. Test positivity rate at 2.19%. So last time we was at 1.8%. Before that, we was at 1.4%. That means we're trending in the wrong direction. Which means we have to really be cognizant of what we're doing out here, where we're going. A lot of young people are beginning to test positive. They have a very cavalier attitude. Parents, other folks, peers, we have to check our neighbors, our friends, our children, and get them to focus on or prioritize safety and health and their community at the same time. That's why those numbers are like that. We have to go back down. I would not. We've already allowed some things to happen. If next Friday, as we tested, these numbers don't go back in the other direction, then we're going to have to institute some things in the city of Newark that other people are not doing. I do not want to go backwards, but we will. If we do not trend in the other direction, we will go back to our Sit Still Sunday. We will go back to doing the things that we need to do. People are already asking, can they open their restaurants to 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock? Based on this, no. And if we continue to go in this direction, we're going to close them back down at 9 o'clock. We have to do what we're supposed to do. And the reason, because there's more people going inside and more people staying inside for longer hours, longer times. I would tell restaurant owners to turn those tables over quick, move crowds out so people are not sitting there for long periods of time. I would tell barbershops and beauty parlors we're going to start hitting those places and doing inspections again, making sure people are wearing their masks, making sure people are cleaning their hands. We're going to start going into gyms, making sure the people in the gyms are wearing their masks. And it's hard. You know, I went to a couple of places. It's hard to wear your mask, but you must put it on. You must wear the mask, particularly because the air is moving around. And if you're crowded, and I'm not going in a crowded space. I am not going in a crowded space. So, and inside, I'm not. If it's too many people inside, I'm not going. Neither should you. And if you see large gatherings, you should call. Hotline is still available from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. That is 973-969-1122. 973-969-1122. Let me tell you the places in New Jersey, and I don't want it to be our county. The places in New Jersey, that 7 counties that are witnessing significant rises in cases. So if you go there, I need you to be cautious, right? Burlington County, Camden County, Gloucester County, Middlesex County, Monmouth County, Ocean County, Salem County. You see Atlantic County is off of there. Thank God. Atlantic City is off of there. I know some of you guys are happy about that. Burlington County, Camden County, Gloucester County, Middlesex County, Monmouth County, Ocean County, and Salem County. It's important, right? So here's why. The positivity rate based on the percentage of those tested rose by 32% in those counties. The positivity rate, the stuff that we go over every well, now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, rose by 32% in those places. The positivity rate also rose 21% in Burlington, Camden, Gloucester, and Salem County. Burlington, Gloucester, Camden, and Salem County, the positivity rate rose 21%. 21%. That region has the highest percentage of positive cases in the state, 3.27, about 50% higher than the statewide rate. And that's important that you have that information, right? It's important that you have that information and that you use it wisely. And so it divides New Jersey into 6 regions: Northwest, Northeast, Central West, Central East, Southwest, and Southeast. And it looks at each region and assigns each a current activity level based on the case rates, COVID like. You need to go to the state's website and check that stuff out. I gave you those counties. You go to those places and you hang out. Make sure you get yourself tested when you come back here. Make sure you quarantine for a couple of days. Get yourself tested, and so you're not spreading virus when you go to those places. I'm not telling you not to go. I'm telling you to be cautious when you go. You have the information. You have to make the decision based on the information that you have. That's the power of information and knowledge. Some people don't want information. They don't want knowledge. They don't want facts. That's why they try to dispute that, because they want to be able to justify their behavior, right? I'm giving you the information so you can make a conscious decision based on real information about what you want to do. Those are the places, if you go there and the positivity rate rose by 32% or 21%, then you ought to be cautious. If you go into stores in those places, wipe things down, wear gloves, dispose of them, keep your mask on. Make sure you do that. It's important. And when you come back here, get yourself checked out. Very important. Again, large gathering hotline, 973-969-1122, 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. We need your help. As you can see, we're trending in the wrong direction. We need your help. Make the calls. Shut these things down. Do not let these people gather. Do not let them do what they've normally done. Make them stop so we can continue to do what we've been doing and stay on course. We have been navigating this thing. We do not want to go off course. And Friday, I'll make a decision about what happened. So let's let everybody know that we need to change our behavior. Pop-up testing sites. Today we're at Elliott Street School, and I told you we need those numbers up, so get people out there to get tested. On Summer Avenue, 07104, get those folks out there to get tested on Summer Avenue. We're going to be there until 8 p.m. at Elliott Street School. On Monday, September the 21st, we're going to be in the East Ward, y'all. East Ward, 07105. Get down there. September the 21st on Darcy and Wilson. On Wednesday, September the 23rd, we'll be at the South Ward, 07112. Actually, that might be 108. Clearview Baptist Church, not sure. On Hobson Street, and no, that is 07112. Excuse me. Hobson Street in Chancellor, 07112. Hobson Street in Chancellor, Clearview Baptist Church. And Friday, September the 25th, we'll be at the Ballantyne House in the North Ward, 07104, again, Mount Prospect, 07104 Mount Prospect, Friday, September the 25th. Come out and get tested. We need folks to get tested. And while you're getting tested, do the census. We're at 49% self-completion rate now. We're at 49% self-completion rate. So we are moving in the right direction in terms of the census. We'll know in about a week whether the federal government is going to extend it to the regular time. If they do, that's a plus for us. We need you to fill that out. If you have not, go online to www.2020census.gov or call 844-330-2020 for English, 844-468-2020 for Spanish, 844-477-2020 for Portuguese, and 844-477-2020 for Haitian Creole. We're having our community meeting Monday about the water and the lead service lines. We're also having a press event that morning too. But Monday, September the 21st at 12 p.m. on this Facebook Live, we'll be talking about Newark's water and lead line replacement. Then on Thursday, we'll be having that same discussion at 7 p.m. live on his Facebook page. Go to Newark People's Assembly, one word, Newark People's Assembly at ci.org www.newark.nj.us. Let me talk about the schools for a minute. Remote learning assistance program. To participate, you have to apply. The child's parent, guardian is employed by here are the people that can apply. The child's parent/guardian is employed by the city of Newark or the Newark Board of Education, right? That's one reason you can apply. You can apply also if the child is between the ages of 7 and 13 years old, right? Or your child is in the 1st through 8th grade. The child attends Newark Board of Education schools or Newark Charter schools. Those are reasons. Newark Board of Education schools or Newark Charter schools. Those are reasons to apply, and you can apply. The registration deadline has been pushed back. It is now September the 23rd at 12 noon. September the 23rd at 12 noon. And the program begins Monday, September 21st. Get the word out. We're getting it out in all of our circulars as well. We're probably going to do a robocall, so look out for that. But the registration deadline is September 23rd at 12 noon. The program begins Monday, September the 21st. That's this Monday coming, September the 21st, to get your child in one of our virtual learning drop-off sites. Have to fill out the application. We'll put the link up on this Facebook page, so you can pull the link off of it. On Newark Public Schools page, they have the link. On the City of Newark's Facebook page and the City of Newark's website, they also have the link. So let me go back to any newcomers that just got on. We have 26 more positive cases today than we did Wednesday, about 13 per day. No new deaths by the grace of God. 1,056 more cases in New Jersey than Wednesday, and 7 more people have succumbed to the virus today than Wednesday. On both of those. 07101 had 4 people test positive out of 30, which is 13%. 07102 had 14 people test positive out of 278. That's 07102. 07103, that's 5%. 07103 have 25 people test positive out of 502, which is 5%. 07104 had 41 people test positive out of 537, which is 7%, 7.6%. 07105 had 37 people test positive out of 401, which is 9.2%. 07106 has 29 people test positive out of 410, which is 7%. 07107 had 38 people test positive out of 413, which is 9.2%. 07108 had 27 people test positive out of 323, which is 8.4. 07112 had 27 people test positive out of 323, which is 8.4%. 07114 had 31 people test positive out of 322, which is 9.6%. And citywide, we had 299 people test positive, almost 300 people tested positive out of 3,816, which is 7.8% number. Right. So the idea is to get more people tested and make sure the positivity rate continues to go down. Our test positivity rate as of September the 7th, as the state does it, the state was at 1.52%. Newark was at 2.19%, which means we are going in the wrong direction. And by Friday, the mayor, we're going to deliberate with our folks and make some decisions on Friday coming based on what those numbers look like. So you can prevent that. You can prevent us from doing anything. Just tighten up, get it right, spread the word. Sometimes we fall off and we have to be brought back into reality to stay focused, to do what we're supposed to do, to bring those numbers back down. We need your help in that. Please. We need as much help as we can get with that. I'm going to finish us off with a poem today because I promised I'm going to get back to that. Though, people have been asking me to make sure we get to the poetry, and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it in the way, I'm going to read a poem with a little salsa in the background to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. And I'm going to read a poem by, one of our great Latino writers, by the way, And that's what I'm gonna do, right? So here we go. 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 This poem by Richard Blanco is called is an excerpt from Como Tu. Como Tu means like you, like me, right? Like you, right? Como Tu, I question history's blurring my eyes. Each time I face a mirror, parents trek. Como Tu, I woke up to this dream of a country I didn't choose, that didn't choose me, trapped in the nightmare of its hateful glares. Como Tu, I am either a mirage living among these faces and streets that raised me here, or I'm nothing, a memory forgotten by all I was taken from and can't return to again. I read my footprints like my past, erased by waves of circumstance, my future uncertain as when. Como Tu, our blood rains for the dirty thirst of this land. Like thirst, like hunger, we ache with the need to save ourselves and our country too from itself. Como Tu, y'all. Excerpt by Richard Blanco. I'll see y'all on Monday. God bless you. Have an incredible